Gen 2. We've got 3 epic eggs for us here. Let's go ahead and roll these guys. Let's see what we're going to get. We could get anything we want, honestly, and it could be a good chance for anything we wanted on our team, actually. Come on, honestly, let's hope for Tyranitar. Yo, what's going on, everyone? It is CarsonRocks35 here. Welcome back to another episode of PokeFind. Yes, we're surprised. 2 weeks later, PokeFind Season 2. We are here. We are excited. I cannot wait to get started. First off, we have to choose our started. So our Gen 2 starters are Chikorita, Cyndaquil, and Totodile. I'm so excited, and I really don't know who to pick. They're all really good in all reality. Here's our old team all lined up for us. Beautiful, 6 of them. So let's go ahead. Usually I go with Chikorita. The only grass starter I go with outside of Trico when it comes to playing Pokemon. I like Typhlosion, but he's not one of my favorites just because I don't know why. It feels weird when I use him. I'm going to go with Totodile for Feraligatr. I think that's what our best bet is. And I've got an entire list here for the team I want and some extras. So I'm really excited. Let's get right into this. Oh, 16 Pokeballs. Ooh, we still got to keep all of our stuff too. So that's nice. So I've got plenty of items and everything. Ooh, yes, let's get going. I want to get going. Let me leave. Finley, where the adventure begins. Now, I don't know a whole lot of this map, if any at all. It has been 3 years since I've touched Gen 2, and I don't think I completed Gen 2 like I did Gen 1 last time I played. So, this is going to be a lot newer and more fresh to me, and it's going to be very interesting, and I can't wait to get started. So, where's the door to this place? How do I get out of here? Oh, CarsonRocks35, let's have a look at your Pokedex. I see that, but can I leave? How do I leave? Do I have to actually /spawn? You've seen 175 different Pokemon. You've caught 74. Sure thing. Hey, look, /spawn worked. We don't want you yet. We need to go to our, Pokemon Center. We get our Totodile. Now, what we're hoping for on this guy is anything we want up attack or speed, but not lower either. So there's all of our old team. Totodile, here we go. Let's go ahead and put our old team here in box 3. This is the ultimate squad right here. These are the best of the best from our last team. We could probably put a couple more over here, but we're not going to. And we're going to come down to Totodile right here. Now, I can't use these guys for a long time, I don't think. Because of their level, so I gotta go ahead and put them away. But we're starting fresh with Totodile. Let's see what his stats are. Oh my god, we literally got the worst Totodile possible. He's down in attack. We can't even keep him. That's so annoying. Oh, so that kind of puts a big plan splat in our face, so we can't use our starter. I mean, that kind of sucks, because here's the kind of the setup I was going for. My original Gen 2 team was Feraligatr and Meganium, and then we have Ampharos, Heracross, Espeon, and Houndoom, finishing off with the Tyranitar, hopefully, but if we couldn't catch him, up next would be Domphant or Miltank. So the last one was all kind of a tanky Pokemon setup, but having our Totodile literally be down in attack is the worst possible thing we could have. And that sucks a lot. We need to actually go to our EVs too. We need to look at our next best EV and pull him out for our Espeon so we can go ahead and get working on him. So let's go back to box 1. We have so many EVs at this point. So we want speed and special attack. I'm not seeing any EV specifically that's going to help with that. Okay, and I think this EV is our best one. Let's go ahead and check his stats. Where is Professor? Isn't there a... Yeah. Scientist Fred. Oh, you got the other side here. Okay. Yes, I need you to check the stats of this EV, please. Okay, 56% with 24 speed and 22 special attack. Okay. I don't know if he's the best one, but I don't think he's the worst one either. There's a different Dratini of ours. A down attack we don't want. Actually, down attack of defense, that's one we know. I still think this is the best one we've got. Yeah, so let's go ahead and use this guy. This guy is going to be our good old Espeon. So we gotta train him up in eviness and happiness and everything. Where's actually wait, we had a Soothe Bell on the last EV we had. So we need to figure out which one had the Soothe Bell, and that's how the one we'll have for the happiness. So let's figure out which one this one is. Or is that my Pokemon Nuzlocke? I'm thinking of my Pokemon Nuzlocke, I think. So let's go ahead and switch him out. Yeah, so that's definitely a completely different series and game than I'm thinking of. So do not bother me that. Okay. Perfect. Well, at least we have a member of our team. So that kind of sucks that our Totodile isn't going to be a part of anything. So we kind of need to replace him. He was our water ice type. So I guess we could use for a... Okay, everyone, so because of our bad start with our starter, to kick it off with Gen 2, we've got 3 epic eggs for us here. Let's go ahead and roll these guys. Let's see what we're going to get. We could get anything we want, honestly, and it could be a good chance for anything we wanted on our team, actually. Come on, honestly, let's hope for Tyranitar. That's a big up for us, and anyone we could actually switch out on our team if we get a good one, too. Come on, please. Ooh, Blissey. That could be really good. Okay, neutral, what is it? Neutral nature. I'm okay with the neutral nature. That's up nothing, but it's also down nothing. That's the best positive. And we come with an 84% IVs. That is absolutely awesome. So we get the special attack is max. It's defense we want, and not special defense, right? We want on him. What's his stats? His special defense is 22, and his defense. Yeah, so we want special defense on him. Which one is higher? Special defense is 29 out of 31. His defense is 25. Okay, so I think we just got another member of our team. That Blissey is absolutely awesome. He's going to be a great tank member of our team, too. So, he might take the place of, like, I don't know, Dawn Fan or something. I don't know. It all kind of depends on what we're going to get. If I could click on this egg incubator, we could get the rest of our eggs. Here we go. Come on, another roll. What are we going to get here? Come on. You know, I'd be okay with Ampharos, a Chikorita, Tyranitar, Espeon-ish, Totodile. Come on. Give me a... Ooh, an Espeon. Okay, we already have an EV for an Espeon, but this is up speed, too, so it's guaranteed good, too. Okay, and it's level 6. That's kind of perfect. So, let's go ahead and put this EV up. So, we have plenty of EVs for anything we want. And let's go ahead and put this Totodile up, too. So, we're rocking out at a pretty solid squad here right away. Let's go ahead and see what we can get for our last egg here before we check the IVs of the Espeon. We know it's going to be good, but we want to know exactly what we have. Come on, give us something good. Honestly, just give us the Tyranitar. Just start us off with the best season ever, a Tyranitar. Come on. Please. Oh, we were so close. We were one off. We were one off. Oh, my God. We got a Fortress. Up attack. I'm not really interested in using Fortress at all. I took a look at him. Nothing wrong with him. He's just not something I want to use on my team. Especially since we're going for a Heracross anyways, a bug fighting instead of a bug steal. If we wanted a bug steal, I think Scizor would have been a much better option. That's more of a interesting tank or self-exploding. So, we have an interesting squad. No Totodile or Feraligatr. So that kind of sucks. We don't have a starter Pokemon, but we do have an Espeon and a Blissey to go ahead and get started here. So I don't know what I actually need to train for my Blissey, because we had a Blissey before, but we didn't know what we were gonna do with it because it was a Chansey, not a Blissey. No, we had a Blissey, but it was up defense and low speed. But that's level 55. I think this one will give us a better move set for the pool because it's going to learn moves better. As well as, I think it's going to have much better IVs. 84% IVs. So we're all good there. I checked this guy. I need to check the Espeon. That's what I came over here to do. To check Espeon. Good thing we have plenty of money. Espeon's 93% with 30 speed, 30 special attack. That's absolutely awesome. Okay. So I do have a list of mons here for EV training. So the first few episodes are going to be a little rough. They're going to be slow because we have to EV train our first few Pokemon on screen instead of the off screen like I usually do to help speed up the episodes. But that's going to be okay. It's just like that from Season 1, but we're really excited to get back into Season 2. So I have a list of everyone that We need 4 EV training. So we are all good there. And even with Blissey, I don't need to switch up any mons I have on my list, because I didn't put every Gen 2 Pokemon like I did for Gen 1. I just put the list of the ones I needed for the mons I had on my list to train. So Apom was one of those mons, but he was attack. And I cannot use attack. Let me double check here. Oh, Apom was speed. Okay, so that's good. Espeon needs speed. Let's go ahead and throw out Espeon here. Definitely going to be the one we're starting out with, but it's going to be a while before Espeon is going to be able to do anything. We're going to have to really sell off some of these items so we can go ahead and get up to 100 grand. And find the psychic count and just put psychic on this guy. That is going to be our only best bet. I don't think he learns psychic naturally. I think he probably learns Psybeam naturally as he levels up, but definitely not psychic. It usually seems to be a theme with Pokemon, except for outside of Alakazam. Alakazam actually learns both, which is one of the few that I actually know do that. Because I think even Gardevoir learns Psybeam, but she gets Dazzling Gleam instead of Psychic on her. So it's really kind of interesting. And this Apom's almost dead. It's taken out our Espeon a lot here, though. But we're definitely gonna finish off this Apom and. Hopefully it's not going to take too long to train and level these guys up, but we can probably do this on the road most likely. What we need to do mainly is explore and get used to this map, and we know where the scientist is for IVs, but we still need to figure out where Anti-Alma is to check our EV training, as we're eventually going to need that. We don't need it right now because we're just starting off, and EV training is going to be really easy. We don't have to check it, especially with Espeon. It's 252 special and 252 speed, and if we keep killing Pokemon with speed EVs, even though we're maxed out, it's not going to do anything but give us experience, so we don't have to worry about anything there. And vice versa and otherwise. Like some people though, like on Tyranitar I think it was, we wanted like 132 speed, 252 attack, and like 20 HP or something. I don't know, those weren't the exact stats, but it was just kind of a mix here. And this is a beautiful world. This Gen 2 is a big step up for Gen 3, and I saw the Gen 5 trailer, and I cannot wait till we get to Gen 5 and when it comes out and everything, because that's going to be a big deal for us. It's going to look beautiful. And this actually looks amazing too. This is a great spawn they've done here. And they've got tons of trainers around here. We don't want to fight them yet though. That is a big problem. We don't want to fight these trainers because we're not going to get the EV yields we want. There are plenty of Pokestops around here too. So this is definitely very nice. So that's good. So this is called the theme park. It's Funly or Finley Town, the theme park. I think it's Finley Town, and this is Funly Park is what it is. Because when we were in Hemlocks, it said Finley as well. So this is very interesting. So what quest does it start out with? Or I can't even open my Poke here, or it's lagging. Okay, it's lagging a little bit. Okay, so we have each legendary dog quest is what I'm assuming you get one of, and so that means. Oh wait, yeah, we get there's a Ho-Ho quest. So usually it's one legendary per team, you know, the legendary that goes with your team. So like we would get Suicune. We could start that. That's interesting that we can start that. Train a level 40 requirement. That's interesting. I'm assuming that you can do these with your old mons then, maybe. I'm not really sure. This is really interesting that they have Ho-Ho too. So I wonder if Ho-Ho is available to everyone or not. There's Shadow Quest too. And the Purification Quest. Okay. And then the Lighthouse Panic. Okay, so you need to be level 40 for all of these basically. So the only one you need to be level 30 for is the Purification Quest. Michael made friends with a professor who claims who can purify shadow Pokemon. Could this be the end of Cypher's shadow plans? Start location, speak to Michael at Sunday City's entrance. Well, we would have to find that entrance first before we can do anything. But let's go ahead, and we need to find a map and where to go. So I think going this way is going to be our best bet. And all average. I think I remember going this way to start off, and there's a nice map over there, so that's definitely a good sign. I'm super excited. Let's see what we can go ahead and find today. Maybe we can catch some other Pokemon for our team. You know, you never know. Okay, let's get this Pokestop right here. Perfect. Okay, So let's look at this map here. We are, where are we? We're looking for, oh wait, I did not mean to pull that out and put that into my secondary slot. Okay. Did I just glitch my Pokedex? Okay, anyways. So, where are, this is a kind of hard to read from a map. I'll be honest. Does this show both Gen 1 and 2? No, it doesn't. I want to make sure. Right. This is really, really hard to see, actually, what these names are. There's Finley, there we are. So if we go straight up to the mountains, it looks like. I think, okay, let's just go in this direction. And, excuse me, sorry everyone. Let's explore and see what we can get here. This is a brand new map, and I'm really, really excited to explore it. I have no idea what any of the towns are or anything like that, so let's have some fun, you know? We haven't had a fresh series for me, I mean, in a very long time, so this is definitely going to be very, very fun. Ooh, who's this? Auntie Bibby's home. Is this Auntie Alma, but for Gen 2? Oh, you can review a Pokemon's friendship level. Okay. That's interesting. Well, I don't really need friendship. I'm supposed to get both of these Pokemon, but they're already evolved. So that doesn't matter. Okay, so Auntie Bibby does, yeah, Bibby, that's really weird, does Pokemon friendship, which we don't need. I thought about Crobat. I think Crobat might have been on my list. He was a possibility. I thought about him, but he's another happiness, friendliness Pokemon that we have to evolve. I guess we could do it if we really wanted to, since we don't have one that we're doing. We already have them evolved already. But, you know, that's an option down the line. It's not something I look on putting my team right now. Ooh, what's this building? I'm curious about every single building that we come across now, especially considering PokeFind adds more and more stuff. This is just an empty building. Okay, I was really expecting a trainer or an NPC in here or something. In all reality. Okay, let's go ahead and keep on moving along this path here. Let's keep on moving along this path here. I think I recognize where I am, but there are no Pokemon to catch for me. Is this? I think I know where I am, and I think this is where Dratini spawned for Gen 2. As soon as I figure that out, I'll let you guys know if not. But it looks similar to that area, because I think I originally got my Gen 1 Dratini from Gen 2. From my old account, not from this one. Ooh, another Pokestop and another map. There's a question mark above that Umbreon's head. That's really interesting. So let's go ahead and look at this map. Where are we now? We are somewhere there. Okay, and I still can't read this map. That's really, really annoying. I feel like the Gen 1 map was a little easier to read. But then okay, look, some houses and villages and everything. Coolio. So what's around here? I didn't get a text on my screen, so I don't think it's a new official village or anything. Is this path? Okay, I was making sure it doesn't split. It just looks like it goes up to a different house here. And you're a level 5 trainer. We still don't value. Look at the little Fanfi. Look at him. Oh, that's a Donphan's pre-evolution. I love little Fanfi. Little Fanfi, so cute. Mount Iron Temple. Ooh, interesting. That is definitely a Mount Iron Temple. Not what I was expecting, but okay. Cool. I don't need to go in here or here. So let's go ahead and continue this way. So there are still just the player gyms for Gen 2. So the regular gyms, like in regular Pokemon games, don't come in until Gen 3 and 4, I believe. But this is still the regular gym. So Steely, I'm assuming this is going to be like all steel type moves. Oh, rock type moves. And then I'm really surprised by that. Okay, that's interesting. I was expecting steel type moves, you know, name like Iron Mountain and Steely as the shop master. What's up here? I'm really, really curious on what's up here, because that, look, I'm assuming, is this the gym? Cave to Snowick City. Okay, no, this is the Snowick City. Let's go ahead and go to Snowick. I think there was another option for us, but I want to go to Snowick. This battlefield in the middle of the passage to Snowick City. Ooh, is this a separate entrance? Ooh, what's this? I want to go down here. Come on, what's down here? I'm so excited. I've never explored here before. I'm really on my toes. There's still no Pokemon. So, I wonder if that's because I'm outside of spawn or what. Ooh, where... This is just a big maze, isn't it? No? Yeah, this is a maze. Why is there a maze down here? I don't understand. I'm assuming there's a quest for this? Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and go back to spawn, Finley Town. And we should continue training our Pokemon at this point. So, that's a Sentret. Sentret uses attack EV yields, so we need speed and special attack. Teddy Ursa is also attack. Sentret's attack. Jigglypuff, I don't remember what Jigglypuff was. Jumpluff was speed. The Jigglypuff's Gen 1, and I don't remember attacking it. I think it might have been HP or something, but I don't know exactly. Most of the Gen 1 Mons I remember, so we don't have to worry about that. Ooh, a Dunsparce. I remember that being decent. Dunsparce. Please be something I can... Dunsparce is HP, so you're going to go to Blissey, actually. I know Blissey's going to get HP, obviously. So, Pound. So, it's going to be really hard to train and level these guys up at the beginning. Oh my god, that did nothing. Defense Curl. Okay, go ahead and use Defense Curl, I guess. But it's going to... Actually, no, don't use Defense Curl. It'll make us harder to hurt you. Pound. I'll just keep using Pound. We can either lower his defenses or raise my defenses. Or attack him. Those are our options. Oh, roll out, really? You're going to do that to us? And that's going to do so much damage. And it's going to keep getting stronger. Pound. See, so... this is what I mean why it's going to be really hard to get started with these guys. There goes my Blissey. And I don't want HP on my Espeon, so that really sucks. So we're just going to go ahead and send out Espeon and run for it in all reality. And go to /spawn again and heal up our Mons. So it's definitely going to be a rough start for us. But luckily, by episode 2 or 3, I'm going to have at least these guys trained, mostly, if not all the way EV trained, so we can go ahead and get right into the action a little bit more. But hopefully nothing that we can overdo it. And then, I had a Skarmory, didn't I? Skarmory. Yes, I do. I have a Skarmory that we could use for our team as well. I don't know if we want to use that. We talked about it before, but we never definitely decided. So that's something we definitely need to figure out. I don't know if I want Skarmory on my team. I don't know if it really has a spot for the current team I have and what I want, but I mean, we can always figure that out as we go. Once again, it's all kind of depending on what team we want, because we don't know what we're going to get out of the team we have. We got lucky with the egg and got a Blissey and got a better Espeon than we were going to have. So that's always really nice. And wow, that did a lot of damage to me. It was a bite, but this is one of the few Pokemon we can get. Let's go ahead and sand attack him. We can get speed on. Let's just lower his accuracy. Hopefully he'll miss. No, he didn't miss. And that's going to faint our Espeon literally right away. And I don't know if we want speed on Blissey. I would think it's HP and special defense, but at the same time it could be, you know, 1/3 HP, 1/3 special defense, and the rest speed. You know, we never really know what we're going to get for these. So until I look that up and start working on that, it's definitely going to be interesting. And a bonus with this coming up, so I don't have the training videos recorded like I originally talked about for the PokeFind podcast going up, where I keep training against the last Team Rocket battle member. I talked about doing that on my downtime for PokeFind podcast, so we could still try to beat that quest while we were waiting for Season 2 to start and everything before we came back to it. But, I mean, Season 2 came back in just a couple weeks. It was probably about a week sooner than I was kind of expecting it. As you guys are seeing this, it's coming out on the 3rd of August, and this is the 23rd of July that I'm recording this. So I'm recording this just about a week in advance. You guys have not seen the finale at the time for Pokemon Nuzlocke, which is what this series replaced originally. So that's how it got the slot. So that's where we are. Luckily, Gen 1 Pokemon still spawn, so we can get some EV training done, and it won't be too difficult. But at the same time, I'm going to try to stick to my best ability to not using Gen 1 Pokemon. We're in Gen 2, I want to use Gen 2 Pokemon. That's kind of the goal I'm going with. And like when we get to like the overall arc, or we have like boss battles or something, we can do like mixed teams. Like I think quests would be the perfect point where we could start mixing teams, like finalize quests and type stuff. We'll all kind of see how it goes, but I want to kind of stick to this plan. I think it's going to be a lot more nostalgic, keeping towards the gen that we're supposed to be playing. It's going to be a lot better feel for it. So I'm super excited about that, and that tackle did a lot of damage. I just can't wait till we get some actual moves and everything on our guys here. It's going to make them a lot stronger, especially Espeon. I think actually what I might do is if I go back to Gen 1, only because I know where the shop is there, and since we clearly keep our items through travel between the worlds, which I don't remember if we did or not last time, or in the past, I can go ahead and put Psychic on Espeon, and I won't have to worry about that. So by next episode, he'll probably have Psychic on him, because with my items, we have, I guarantee you, 100,000 to make it, so easy peasy. So let's go ahead and heal up everyone here. So, with Blissey on the team, it's going to be really interesting who we want to put on there instead, because originally Donphan, Miltank, and Tyranitar were kind of the tank Pokemon that we put on here. We have the Espeon, we know we want that, so that's definitely a positive. We don't have the Feraligatr, so we could kind of skip having Feraligatr and have the Blissey instead, and then go for the Donphan, Miltank, Ampharos, and Heracross, and everyone else. But at the same time, we don't want too many typings overlapping. I don't think we have any typings overlapping currently with the current team, or with the team that we have planned out, even if we put Blissey over our Feraligatr. So there's no worries there, hopefully, and I think it will actually be a very solid team. And it's one most people would expect but not expect, because there's a few unusual combinations I would think in there. Just having a certain amount of types of Pokemon and everything. So I think that's how it's going to go. Ooh, a nice Spearow. Perfect. Because it's hard to fight Meowth for speed right now, considering they have the bite attack and we don't have it. If we had Psychic or something, it'd be a lot easier. Let's go ahead and use Tackle on this guy. So I'm going to continue spoiling out this way. Because I think one of the reasons I wasn't getting any Pokemon going in the other direction is the fact that PokeFind has a system where if you're not high enough to see that Pokemon, it's not going to spawn there. And if they have only certain Pokemon in those areas that aren't going to spawn because you're not a high enough level, or because there's also no one else around and you're just getting to that area, that obviously there's not going to be any spawns. So, and I think this path is definitely going to be clear for us to go to. So we definitely want to head straight after we finish off this Spearow here. And I think that's going to be the best direction we can go for. Let's go ahead and continue this way. So at least we're getting some EVs on our good old Espeon here. Ooh. Is there anything interesting here? No. Nothing too special. That's a Nidorine. I don't remember if they're attack. I think they are. But that's not something we want right now. So let's go ahead. Clefairy, no. Oh wait, Clefairy is HP, I think. I'll have to double check that one. Sentret's attack. See, a lot of Pokemon that we're not really looking for right now for EV training, so it's making it a little bit more difficult. But this is a great place. This is gorgeous. A big upgrade from Gen 1, I think. And doing the natural looks of the environment a lot better is what I feel so far. I hope it stays that way. And with the teaser I got from Gen 5 and not seeing anything past Gen 2 before, I'm really excited because I think they're going to keep developing and editing and modifying the looks to each world to be better and better as it goes on. So let's go ahead. We're not in a different town, are we? We're just in a different area. This is really interesting. Let's go ahead and go this way, I guess. See, now there's no Pokemon again, so that's really, really interesting. Maybe it is just our trainer level. So let's go ahead and continue this way in all reality. And continue EV training. We don't have much longer in this episode, so I hope you guys have been enjoying it. It's been a lot of fun for me to get back into this PokeFind, once again, something I have both been annoyed by, but I've missed and enjoyed so much in the past at the same time. I had a good 2 or so week break from it. It wasn't quite as long for you guys, I don't think, but it was definitely a longer break for me because everything's pre-recorded a little bit. So it was definitely good for me, and I'm super excited to get back into this. And now that we have a fresh start and a fresh team, and we get a whole new setting and somewhere I've never been before, so it makes me really, really excited to get into play this. It's one of the reasons I'm recording it a week early, and the fact that I've got to move soon. So between those two things, I gotta make sure I got some content for you guys. And then I'm not seeing any Pokemon for us to be EV training on, guys. It's actually becoming a little bit difficult. Now, I don't know if I can EV train back on Gen 1. And if I can, that might be something I do on the off-grinding thing. But any EV training I do on screen, because it's the beginning of the Season 2, I will definitely be doing in Gen 2. I think it's going to be more relatable that way, and I think it's better. Gen 1, EV training and all that stuff I do off-screen is just to speed it up, especially for footage for PokeFind. So if it's in Gen 1 over Gen 2, it's not going to make a difference. But otherwise, I'd like to keep anything on a specific camera on for Gen 2. So this is, I think, Giraffe gives special attack. Yeah, Giraffe gives 2 special attacks, so that's perfect for Espeon here. So let's go ahead and use a good old sand attack, because I know they're a psychic type, psychic normal. So we want to go ahead and lower their accuracy, because we don't have anything but tackle and astonish. Wow, and that did decent damage too. Hopefully we can lower their accuracy a couple more times before we get too damaged. So let's go ahead and use sand attack again. Accuracy fell. I was recommended when I was looking around for Gen 2 teams, because I knew what I wanted, but I was looking for fill-ins and recommended Pokemon. Giraffe was one of the recommended Pokemon to fill in for a team, to actually just have on your team. As overall, it was underrated in the fact with its normal and psychic ability for different moves, and he got powerful learning moves, made him a strong asset that most people would underestimate. So that was really interesting, and we're clearly not going to win this fight, so I'm going to go ahead and go back to spawn. But I think that's where we're going to end the first episode of today for Gen 2. We got a good amount done. We got the introduction, we opened some eggs, we got some little bit of EV training done. We don't have our starter, which is kind of sad. We got unlucky with it, but that's okay. We can worry about that later. Anyways, I hope you guys all did enjoy. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you did. And I'll see you all later. Peace, peace.